Hello everyone. Excuse me. I don't often do hauls, but here in Canada I order my craft paint, usually Ceramcoat, but they've now they're not they've discontinued so many of the colors that I loved, so I'm starting to buy Americana and also Heritage. It's an artist matte acrylic, and I wanted some golds, so I bought quinacridone gold. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here, hopefully. Where are we? I don't know if that's going to help. Anyways, this is quinacridone gold, and it's 75 mil, or 2.5 US fluid ounces. So there's quite a bit in here, and I think this is $6, and the Americana, because I'm a senior, I get them for 10% off. So I got them for about $1.10. So anyways, that's one of them. The other one, I actually got 2 of these. 2 of these. And then I got the cadmium red because I like to mix reds, and naphthol red, I was running out of that in the Ceramcoat, and I just figured if I'm switching, I'm going to do it now. I also got antique gold and antique gold deep. Those were my golds. Then I got burlap. I love mixing this color. I love it a lot. And Payne's Gray. I'm not sure what Americana's Payne's Gray is like. Some are more gray and some are more blue, depending on artist quality. I know is a bit more blue, so we'll see how that goes. And then I bought this Snow Titanium White. So I didn't have Snow Titanium White. I've been using up this Daler Brownie white acrylic. It's just plain white acrylic. And I also have a Delta Ceramcoat white that I need to use up. But as you can see, it's quite liquidy. And this is a bit better, the Daler Brownie. It's not as runny at all. So those were my paints that I got. And you know, I ordered the matte medium from Amazon. It did not tell me that it was fluid medium. Like, I already have fluid medium. I just wanted the regular matte medium. I don't know if they even sell it anymore. Maybe they don't. If someone knows, can they tell me? Please? I would appreciate that. Now, I have to go back out because I was watching Danielle Batog. I'm sorry, Danielle, if I'm pronouncing your last name wrong, but she showed this book. And believe me, if I could go out any further, oh, I can. It's huge. And like she had said, the pages inside are just like newsprint. I had to get one. So I found one for $9.99 here in Canada. And these would make awesome collage pages. Because this was, I'm going to see when this was from 1920 to 1994. I just want to see when this was made. Published in 1994, obviously. Okay, so we know that this is not a stitched book, likely. It is glued. Yeah, it is. So I was thinking that this would make a really nice art journal, but I guess not. It's good for collage paper, so that's what I'll be using it for, just like Danielle. Thank you for that tip, Danielle. I appreciate it. And I also got myself a Pix scan for the Cameo. Well, because I'm in the basement. Okay, first of all, you have to print the grid. Now, I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to come in just a little. It's just dots all over. And then you've got to take a picture of this in order for it to recognize the camera you took it with. So I did that. No problem. What I did have a problem with was, because my basement's so dark, and this is pretty much the best lighting I have, it doesn't matter what I put on this to take a picture of, it won't register it. It doesn't recognize the registration marks, or I don't know. I guess maybe I'm gonna have to go upstairs in front of my kitchen window, put this on my kitchen table, and hopefully have enough light from that, and to go right straight over top of it, with, you know, and take a picture. It's a pain in the patootie, really. My hubby's looking into different lighting for me down here. I know the Frugal Crafter had a lighting video, and I've saved them saved those particular brooder lights. They're for hatching chickens. But you can use, what are they called? Those daylight, you know, the coil type bulbs in them. And they might just be the answer for me down here. I don't know. I'm really frustrated. I spent all last night trying to get it to do something, and the pictures I took with my I took it with my big camera, and it didn't recognize that. And I took a picture of the mat with stuff on it with my iPhone, and it didn't register that either. So this is a work in progress, that's for sure. If anybody has any ideas as far as better lighting, but I think the Frugal Crafter really has it down. Hopefully, unless there's something else that I can use to make better photos, do better photos in a dark lit space. I don't know about it. So if you do, please let me know. Now, I also got, oh, I should have looked it up. I didn't. I'll try and look this up. I got these big tab. Can I open them? Oh, they're not like crap. This is from Staples here in Canada. Anyways, they're yeah, I'm gonna open it so I can show you. Someone on YouTube, and I'll put the link below. I'll have to find her. She cuts her own stencils using these colored tabs. And I thought, oh my gosh, what a great idea. I've been doing mine on heavyweight cardstock, which is way more expensive than this, because I've been doing them on 110 pound and cutting them with my cameo. So it doesn't matter about this, it just depends where you place your stencils. So these are going to work fantastic for me. Anyways, I'll try and remember to put the link below where I saw this. I had to get them because I love stencils. Now, I'm pulling out of a box here. Oh, before I show that, I got myself a couple of white, oops, it's going to take off on me, a couple, excuse me, a couple of white pens. This is a Sharpie. This is a Sharpie, and it is oil-based. And this is a, does it say how big? Fine point. This one's a fine point, and this one's a medium point, and they're both oil-based. Now, I don't know how that's going to work on acrylic paint, but I wanted to give it a try. I needed white, that's for sure. Now, you're wondering why I have this binder. And I also got 3-hole copy paper. Dede Willingham on YouTube. Actually, she does Ustreams. And I never can get up early enough to watch her Ustream because she does it pretty early. But I always watch. She is starting a new project at the end of January. And I'm just, because she's talked about it a little, I've just gathered a couple of things. She said a 2-inch binder. Mine happens to be a 3 because I don't know. I just got a 3-inch because I thought, well, maybe it's going to be bigger and I'll need more. But I did get the 3-hole copy paper because that's what's going in between the tabs. I'm going to make my own tabs on the silhouette. So, or there is some actually on my blog for free if you want to download them at artsology.com/blog. Anyways, I'm going to follow along with her. She's going to give us, she's not really doing the whole project. She's going to tell us what we need and what we need to do, and then we take over and do it. So I'm preparing to get started with that in January. Now, I wanted to talk to you about some of the projects. I'm just going to put something here on my, because I love this book. And I got this from, this book actually I got really cheap, secondhand. And it's got beautiful roses in it, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. But I have decided that I'm doing Book of Days. I'm going to give that another try for version 1 in 2015. And I think I'm doing the documented life. I'm not sure about that. I'm definitely doing the Crazy Islands book that they're going to offer. I think it's a $25 course to, like, on how you list or swatch all your products and things like that. I've never done it. I mean, I have so much stuff, it's crazy. So not as much as probably a crafter, paper crafter. Like I have a lot of Tim Holtz distress inks and, you know, like things like that. But I also just ordered the Ranger Distress markers, 49 of them, and they're on their way. So I should really be keeping track of stuff I've got, and then my watercolors and my acrylic paints and my silks and H2Os. So yes, I want to take that class. I also, there was something else I was going to do. Oh, I plan on doing index card a day, but it's not going to be every day. The same with my my art journal in a box pages. I'm going to continue with those, and they're not going to be daily. They are whenever. So, and sometimes I just like to come down here and, you know, create a page, like that one. I loved doing that one, and I love doing that one. So they're impromptu types, and this is a journal I made out of file folders. See how bad I was? I mean, that's bad. I look back on that and I think, wow. And Gina, you'll be happy to know that I did do this. I never did show it on YouTube. I printed these like you said, and that's what I ended up with. And I love how she turned out. Love it. So that was my Christmas tree just the other day, and then this was my challenge. So I have a lot of pages still left in here, and I just didn't want to start a new project with this. This is my impromptu stuff, and it seems like I have a lot of journals like that. Like, for instance, this is a glue book. I have a glue book. I just love gluing vintage stuff in. So my glue book is sort of started, but it's nowhere near done. There's a lot of doodling I want to do on here. I'm not a great doodler, but I'd sure like to try. Some pages I've kept to put in there. Yeah, and this came from, I think it was a little catalog. I've covered it now, so I don't know. Looks like a doll type catalog. So, and I've just added some masking tape in there and stuff. So I've got my glue book. I've got my impromptu type thing. Then I made this out of a canvas cover, and I've got some pages started in here, but it's not completed, and I think a lot of us kind of do that. Start them and not complete it. Now this was the picture that I have in my intros on my videos. I actually did this in April of 2014, and it never sticks because I put varnish on my pages after they're totally dry. And this is a 140-pound watercolor journal that I made. So one of these I guess I could use for Book of Days, but I don't know. And this is another one. This is this actually I found, at a thrift store. And the same as, I've got two of these. I don't know where the other one is right now. Lost in action. Anyways, I found this at a thrift store, and it's like pretty heavy. It's like manila. I have, this is extra paint that I threw down. These were tests or trials or just fun pages. I was using some of my deli paper printed off my printer, and that was before I knew about that medium. So they still turned out really good. Just another page fooling around. This is not the greatest. I want to work on her eyes and face yet. This one is kind of, this one I think is done. She's just too cute. I like it. And then there's nothing but cut out pages, run off with my brayer, blank. So I have a lot of journals. And I have this is my sketch journal. This was one I was working on with Christy Sobolowski. I did this March of 2013. The other side is, I don't know. This was one of the projects that we were supposed to complete. I never did. I still haven't completed her. I've got some pages glued in here. This was a page that Christy provided us with her face, and we just painted it and did the background. So a very nice experience with Christy. She is awesome. This one here is also on my intro. Completely inspired by myself. I just wanted to try something. I traced, I'll show you what I traced. I'm getting off here. It's supposed to be a haul video, but I'm going to show you what I did. That's the person I traced. Doesn't look anything like her. Once it was traced, I printed it off on heavy cardstock, and you can see where the shadows are. And I've got clear gesso over this, so as to save this forever. I should really keep these in here with the page. But anyways, that's how that page turned out. This, actually, the bird and the background page was on deli paper that I printed. And that's all there is in my sketchbook. So lots of blank pages and, you know, rubbed off paint, and like that's kind of how I roll. Nothing is, no book is ever, it seems like no book is ever finished. Not yet anyways. So anyways, that's my haul, and my thanks to Danielle, and letting you know what I'm doing in 2015. Let me know what you're doing in 2015. I would love to hear. Maybe there's some things that I don't know that are going on around the web. So anyways, that's it for today. Bye everyone.